On a Monday. What's happening? I don't know. Hey, YouTube. Thanks for popping in, or dropping in, or logging on, or tuning in. Turn it on. Might want to turn it up. Let me turn this down. I was watching this HVAC guy. Let me see, what is his name? All right, can I ask you to do a favor? His name is the HVAC guy. You ever watch him? Anyway, he's no, what's the white-haired dude? I like the white-haired dude. He's a pretty cool cat. Anyway, the point is, you remember when we picked up some DVDs the other day? I think Bert might have been involved. They keep yelling, Mr. Scrappity, it wasn't Bert. Ew. Some fudge on that one. I don't know what that was. I probably shouldn't have touched it. I gotta go get a shower now. Anyway, I'm just saying, where's my gloves? But the point is, on a Monday, right? This is just what we're doing. But I found these DVDs the other day, along with the Muppet. Bert, Ernie, tomato, potato. Anyway, the point is, if I only had a brain, that was one of the ones, you know. I figured that's a keeper. The Grinch is a keeper. Rudolphski's a keeper. This one's, it's Milo and Odie. I guess it'd be Otai if there's more than one of them, right? Anyway, it's Milo and Otis. But sorry for the grumble there. That's pretty cool there. I'm gonna have that for myself. Anyway, I'm gonna have most of these for myself. But this is like kind of a knockoff, you know, good one, but kind of a knockoff, because that's not what that pig looked like. Anyway, yeah, actually funny. But is it? That's I mean, it's a movie, but you can see the moisture on it. What I really wanted to say, friends, is look at this. This is what we got right here. It's some helicopter tour thing. And I was like, oh, that's fancy. But anyway, when I opened it up, I was like, oh, man, what would have been really nice if that was like about $3,700 or something, you know, but it wasn't. It was just a piece of paper. But what it is it says, Aloha, Melikalikimaka is the thing. Thank you for purchasing a DVD copy of your Blue Hawaiian Helicopters tour. Our team is committed to providing you with the best quality DVD possible. Please be aware that there are a great many variables that affect the creation of a live, unedited, personalized DVD. There may be weather issues, color issues, and audio issues, to name a few. Our avionics department continuously maintains and checks the systems daily, but technical difficulties may occur. If you experience any problems with your DVD, please contact us within 30 days of your tour date. When you contact us, please provide your reservation number, reservation name, contact phone, or email, and a brief description of your problem, and we will make every effort to resolve the problem in a timely manner. We want to thank you again for flying with us. Mahalo, Melakalikimaka is the thing you say when you got to say something Hawaiian, because that's the only thing I know. Anyway, but is this these people? What I'm saying, guys, is this these people? Like, is this just like a DVD they bought to show, like, this is what you do when you fly with us? Or is this their tour? Because the way I read this in my mind, like, please be aware it's a live, unedited, personalized DVD. Like, this is their tour, right? So what do you say on a Monday when we got nothing else to do? Well, actually, I got plenty to do. I need 4 other hands. I got so much to do. Ladies. Anyway, I'm just saying I could use a hand. But the point is, come on now, give me a break. But the point is, do you guys want to watch somebody's personalized DVD tour of the Big Island, maybe? I don't know. It could have been the Little Island. Is there a medium one? It shows 4 on here. There's the Magic Isle. Wiki. Anyway, the Garden Isle, the Orchid Isle, and the Heart of Hawaii. Oahu? How's it go? I'm not a big Beach Boys fan. All I can think of is Bikini Bottom. It's not Tahiti, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna break you. off something. Anyway, but if you guys would like maybe to watch somebody's personalized helicopter tour from December 4th of 2014 when their pilot was Barrett. Hold on. I got the best helicopter clip ever. Anyway, well, I mean, it's up there. You guys know any other good helicopter clips? Come on, drop them in the comments. What's a good movie that's got a good helicopter scene? And if you don't add to the comments, I'm not just looking for comments. I want to know. I like movies. See? I'm going to have these for myself. But the point is, you guys want to watch this with me? On a Tuesday. Hello, YouTube. Upon dropping the littlest, the oldest, littlest, the biggest, littlest, anyway, the one that works, I work. I picked this thing up. What do you think? I just jumped in here? The point is, I seen this on the way back, so I grabbed it because $10 is $10. You know what I'm saying? And also, this is my phone, and that is the rain. So, on a Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and put you back in my pocket. It can't rain all the time. Unless it's a Tuesday. What do you say, Eric? But anyway, the point is, so I guess Miss Amy's still in the hospital, right? And they got to do an MRI. So they call me and they're all like, "Yeah, you're on the paper, you're on the docket, Mr. Scrappity." Anyway, the point is, they start asking me all these questions. Is this? Is she that? Is she currently pregnant? Is she breastfeeding? Does she have a defibrillator? Are there any wires? Has she ever had a stent? Has there ever been any joints? Is there any metal in her back? Tattoos or piercings? And has she had chicken noodle soup today? Because if so, you got to stop eating that Campbell stuff, man. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm like, what? You're the doctor? But anyway, so I got to answer all these questions and stuff. And then Miss Amy calls because she's all like wanting me to come down there and visit like constantly. And it's like, I'm carrying, you know, I got left holding the bag, and the bag's pretty full. You know, it's a big bag. It's kind of like a burlap sack with 2 mangoes in it. I'm just saying, ladies, wait, maybe what's bigger than a mango? 2 cantaloupes in it. Anyway, no, I'm just saying. But anyway, so we're kind of losing it, but we ain't fully lost it, unless you're, you know. Anyway, but maybe we have. I don't know. Are you keeping track? But the point is, I recorded this thing yesterday on a Monday. But I didn't do anything with it because I left my DVD player out in the rain. So here's a clip from yesterday on a Tuesday from a Monday. Because you got to keep stuff in the backlog if you want to have videos 6 days a week. Or you could just not post videos some days because you don't give a rat's ass. But anyway, the point is, I also cleaned the gutters out. And that's good, I guess, if you're a gutter. We've got a false start on a Tuesday. Scrappity, 10 yards to the curb. 4th and scoops, or something like that. Anyway, I think that's what you say when you start off with a washing machine you found 4 houses down from your joint, you know, on a Tuesday. Anyway, it's raining out here, but we're going to see what we can see, because then we can say we saw it, and if we see it good enough, maybe I'll even put it in the back of this wagon. On a Tuesday. Gee, I hope we find more than that. I fear we may have just wasted our gas money on a Tuesday. Anyway, the point is, it's done nothing but rain all day long. There's still a slight mist in the air. I don't see any gorillas, but the point is, there's nothing out here. Well, I have yet to see anything. But that doesn't mean there's nothing out here. Just because I didn't see it doesn't mean it's not out here. It could be something that I haven't saw. And if I haven't seen it, then we don't know if it is out here, right? It's kind of like a chicken and the egg, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, kind of wishing I would have just stayed at the house, but then I wouldn't be able to make this fun and adventurous video for y'all. So, I don't know. It's kind of like a chicken and an egg, triple-edged chicken sword that you gotta crack eggs with or something like that. I don't know. There might also be a tuna involved. It's getting dark. It's still raining. All I found is 3 patio chairs and a Christmas clause. I think there was a clause in the Christmas scrap contract that says you don't find shit again until April, but that's okay because that's when the flea market opens back up. So if we don't find it till then, that means I don't have to store it for the next 5 months or whatever it shit is. I don't know. Anyway, are you guys having fun yet? On a Tuesday. Wow, the camera really makes it look daylighty out here. It's really not that daylighty out here. But the point is, I guess we may just have to settle for a dime store tour of Scraptopia here. Well, it might be less than Scraptopia today, but this is where we find it when it's out. It's just not out today. But put me in, coach. I was ready to play. I can't help it. They won't let me get off the sideline. Somebody come down and drop it in the comments and say, it'll be alright, sport. The point is, there is no point. If somebody tells you that they know what the point is, they're full of shit. Hey, it's the wrong side of the road there, bud. Anyway, point is, this is Amazon. They just park wherever they want. That's the point. Anyway. Sorry, we couldn't have a more fun-filled adventure, but I don't make the rules. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know where you're looking at or what you're looking at. Yeah, I'm ready to give in. If we could, I haven't burned all my gas up yet, so if we could just find one thing to make it worthwhile to this point, I would just tuck the tail between the legs, you know what I'm saying? But so far I've yet to find that. These chairs and Mr. Claus, I don't think they're gonna cover the bill as of yet. One little thing, one thing though, one good thing, one thing might help. What do we got here? That was Tote City. You guys want to check Tote City? I don't know. This could be what we was looking for, maybe. I don't know. Here, let me turn your lights on. Go gadget light. Go gadget gloves. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't Tote City. It was just a tote. With some fall decor. Christmas decor. Nothing we want. Okay, no metal. Well, that wasn't the stop. like 80% of its weight is steel, so I feel okay taking that to the scrapyard. I'm just saying. You want to know what the stupidest part is? The kid said neighbor dude's already been over to the house like 4 different times knocking on the door, and they have a stove. I said I'd come get it, today. He came over yesterday and said he had a stove, and I was like, yeah, I can stop by tomorrow and grab it. And then he came by early this morning and said something about after 4 or something, and I failed to go grab that. I was all thinking like, well, let's rush out to the Scraptopia grounds, because I would rather take a chance on filling the wagon full than getting a stove, and I was just kind of hoping and crossing my fingers, but I guess I forgot to dot my I's because we didn't get nothing. We'd have been better off to stay at home and take the stove. So sometimes you got to learn to take the stove and stab the tuna, or I don't know. Do you think Charlie would be all right with that? The point is, I'm not the Gordon's fisherman, and I didn't find shit today on a Tuesday. I just pulled it in. We ain't got nothing to unload other than a gizzard. Anyway, I guess they sent Miss Amy for an MRI today, and she was wiggling around, and they couldn't get that done. And she keeps calling me, telling me we discussed things that we ain't discussed, and she gets all upset about it, and then she hangs up on me, and she calls back, and it's like, I don't know. I know they can't deny her access to a phone, but why is the door locked? How am I going to get inside? Somebody's got to let me in. Anyway, and we're back.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?